Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Chicago Bulls tonight. Guys, what a great win for the Lakers to achieve once again. They are now on their 4-game winning streak after this win tonight, guys. And not only that, the Lakers are now the third seed in the Western Conference as it stands now. Guys, what a good achievement for the Lakers to achieve tonight with this win, getting an easy win, a dominating win in convincing fashion, beating the Chicago Bulls 142 to 130. It was a great win for the Lakers to achieve tonight, and not only seeing the third seed coming in our favor, but also seeing historic moment in Lakers history by witnessing Luka dropping 51 against the Chicago Bulls, joining a huge bit of company in the Lakers sphere with him averaging 51 points in this game. You have, Kobe on that list. You also have Austin Reeves on that list, Anthony Davis on that list, LeBron James on that list. I mean, the list goes on about players that joined the Lakers that score 50 in a game. There's a big company around that. So just a great job out there from Luka Doncic tonight, guys. And also for Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves averaging 30 in the game. And not only that, he reached a milestone in his Laker career with averaging in his career now. He just reached, uh, 5K on, in scoring. In his NBA career. So great job out there for Austin Reeves, for Luka Doncic, and all of these guys tonight, guys. Everyone showing up, especially our starting lineup. Their efforts tonight, guys, was just sensational when it came down to it. And I really can't wait to get into this Lakers win tonight. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So please be sure to follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers wins of tonight. Obviously, we saw the dominance tonight, guys. I mean, the Lakers are just continuously stacking up wins as much as they can, and rightfully so. They need to, because we're reaching almost the end of the season. There was only a month away for us to know where the Lakers could potentially stand within the standings. And it's a back and forth situation, as I mentioned before in my last live stream, is that the Lakers are just going toe to toe with the Houston Rockets, the Denver Nuggets for that third seed. And, it just seems like deja vu, what we saw from last season, with multiple teams being tied with records and, trying to get the best seed available in the Western Conference to compete for the postseason. So it's another scenario once again. But the Lakers now not clinch, but received the third seed after beating the the Bulls tonight when it comes all said and done. So great achievement tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys, beating the Chicago Bulls 142 to 130. It was a great night for the Lakers tonight, guys. I mean, player of the game, MVP of tonight's game goes to Luka Doncic with 51 points, went 17 of 31 from the field, and went 9 of 14 from the three. I mean, the guys were shooting lights out in his dominating performance tonight, guys, averaging 51 in a game as a Laker tonight. Great job out there from Luka Doncic, guys. Also having 10 rebounds and 9 assists. He could have had a triple double tonight, but he was just shy of 1 assist to achieve that triple double tonight. But a double double performance tonight, guys, for him with 9 assists. And he also had 3 steals and 1 block. Ah, my goodness, he was on a roll. I mean, he is not human. Luka Doncic is not human. The guy is on a whole different level. Luka Magic is something special to watch, guys. So great job out there from Luka Doncic when it comes to all said and done, guys. And obviously with Austin Reeves, leading the helm as the second scorer tonight. With 30 points out there, went 13 of 20 from the field, 4 of 7 from the three, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, with 1 steal out there tonight, guys. And like I said, he just made a milestone in his career, averaging 5K points, in this game tonight, achieving that, as a Laker. So great job out there from Austin Reeves. And obviously averaging 30 tonight when it comes all said and done. So great job out there from AR. And then the return of LeBron James, who's been out for almost now, like, what, 3 to 4 games, dealing with injuries, and the Lakers was still holding down the fort without him. But at the end of the day, the guy had to come back, and it's LeBron James, so obviously he went out there tonight and showed what he was made of, and it was not bad a performance from him. He went out there and got us 18 points out there, and went 7 of 13 from the field, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, with 2 steals and 1 block. So he had a positive plus 12 rating, a positive 12 rating when it comes to his performance tonight, guys. So LeBron James, in his return, helped us out, and a big chunk of it. So great job out there from LeBron with 18 points. And then DeAndre Ayton. Finally, we're seeing some progress out of him after numerous times that we're not seeing from his consistency. We're kind of seeing it now a bit with his average tonight, guys. 23 points, went 10 of 13 from the field, had 10 rebounds and 1 assist out there tonight. So great job out there from DeAndre Ayton. Finally, we're seeing some progress and some consistency out of DeAndre Ayton when it comes to his efforts every single night. So maybe it won't last, but it's just one of those type of nights where he's on a roll. So we just love to see that from DeAndre Ayton. So great job out there from DeAndre. And then you have Rui Hachimura, who had 15 points, went 3 of 5 from the three, had 1 rebound and 1 assist as well. So great job out there from Rui Hachimura, being in the starting lineup, going back to the original lineup as I'm seeing right now. I mean, Marcus Smart, I think he did not play in this. Yeah, he didn't play in this game. I think he's, you know, I'm not sure what he's dealing with. I didn't check the injury report, but hopefully it's not anything too serious that will keep him out, because we do need him. I mean, the guy is sensational to have in the starting lineup when it comes to his abilities defensively. So other than that, I mean, we saw some greatness tonight from Rui Hachimura as well, with 15 points, 3 of 5 from the three as well, when it comes all said and done. So great job out there from our starting lineups tonight when it comes to their efforts. Not so much of a bit of activity from our second unit. We just saw, like, Luke Kennard had 3 points out there, went 1 of 5 from the three. So, he was struggling tonight when it comes down to it. And then, you had, Jake Laravia, though. He had a plus 13 positive rating, and I think most of the efforts came from his defensive side of the ball, and it's finally progressing. The guy mentioned in the offseason that he wanted to improve his defense, and he's taking pride in that when it comes to his improvement on the defensive side of the ball. And we saw it tonight, we saw it in the last game, and it's kind of progressing further on when it comes to his abilities defensively. So great job out there from Jake Laravia. And then other than that, guys, I mean, not a lot of effort from our second unit, but most of the efforts came from the big chunk of it from Luka Doncic and the starting lineup tonight when it comes down to their efforts tonight. So great job out there from the Lakers, guys, beating the Chicago Bulls. And, this is the Chicago Bulls we're talking about. So, it was supposed to be an easy winnable dub for the Lakers to achieve tonight. But at the same time, I mean, it's one of those type of moments where, it should have been, a whole better, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying right now, but yeah, it is an easy winnable game. They had to achieve it tonight, and they got it tonight with a 4-game winning streak. Achieving this win tonight, guys, is something special to watch from this Lakers team tonight. So Great job for the Lakers tonight, guys. Getting a big dub tonight. And now they're the third seed in the Western Conference. So now things are looking pretty bright for the Lakers with them just stacking up wins as much as they can, easy, winnable ones. And, with only a month away, the Lakers just have to gain this type of advantage, when it comes to gaining those opportunities. And that is to, get those wins. And it's looking good. It's looking good for the Lakers when it comes down to it, guys. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully it continues. Nothing, bad happens. Hopefully not. I think the next name they have is the Denver Nuggets. So that will be a potential, challenge for the Lakers. But at the same time, I mean, they did beat the Nuggets this season once, but oh, maybe it will happen again at home in LA. So I think the next game is the Denver Nuggets. So let me just check real quick so I don't, you know, be mistaken. Let's see here. I think it is the Nuggets on I think it's on Saturday. Yeah, it's the Denver Nuggets on Saturday. Yeah, I thought so. I knew I was right. So, with that being said, yeah, really looking forward to that matchup. So that is a potential struggle for the Lakers, but you never know. They could get another dub to go for a 5-game winning streak if they beat the Nuggets on Saturday. So, really looking forward to that matchup for sure. So, stack up as much wins. That's the only now alternative now for the Lakers if they want to get that third seed or just be, in a good situation for home court advantage, getting the fourth seed or the third seed, somewhere around there, the Lakers could be in a good positive position where they want to be to start the postseason in the first round at. So it's kind of, like I said, going back and forth, with the Houston Rockets, with the potential of the Denver Nuggets as well. The Minnesota Timberwolves is on that list too. So they're kind of going back and forth with one another. They have similar records with the Lakers. So, like I said, similar to what we witnessed last season from the Lakers with multiple teams doing so. So, it's a competitive Western Conference. And, the Lakers are just in the thick of things of just trying to be competitive. And, with the roster that it has, I'm still doubtful that they will be a championship team or a team that could be competitive to go toe to toe with OKC or even the Spurs, even though the Lakers have beaten the Spurs multiple times this season. So, it is a potential matchup that I could potentially love to witness from the Lakers if they go further into the playoffs. But with the type of roster that we have and not a lot of aggressive defense from our bench role players or just our, some of our players in general, I mean, it is a situation where, things may not look good for the Lakers, what they want to be at within the postseason. So, but we just have to wait and see. It's still a regular season. It's only a month away for the playoffs to begin. But the Lakers have to start now to stack up as much wins that they're doing now to be competitive in the Western Conference and have a good seeding in the Western Conference. So we all have to hope. We all have to hope for that for sure. Hopefully. But yeah, great win for the Lakers, guys. They got the big win and in a huge way, thanks to Luka and his 51-point game and Austin Reeves' 30-point game, and just everyone playing their role and showing up and getting an easy win against the Chicago Bulls tonight. Great job for the Lakers. So proud. All right, let's read some of these comments here before I end this live stream. Welcome. Let's see here. 50-30 duo. I think you probably meant 51 and 30. Let's not forget that 1 point, So let's just add that. I mean, they're really good duo. I mean, just imagine. I mean, we've already been seeing it. I mean, without LeBron James, these guys can win games together. Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, they can win games together with their type of skill sets. They're so similar to one another, and they feed well with one another. And plus, they're good friends. So it's just that's also a big important thing when it comes to team chemistry. Is that if you're friends with a guy that can be helpful for you in a game, then you're going to thrive with one another. And we witnessed it tonight. Austin Reeves with 30 points, and Luka Doncic obviously with a 51-point game, and joining a league company, by the way, like I mentioned, Kobe Bryant, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, Austin Reeves, ironically, this season with this 51-point game, ironically, when it comes to his 51-point game. So, as well, and along with Luka doing the same. So, he's on that list, and it's magical, magical to witness that. So, so proud, man. It's we can finally, go to sleep tonight, happy that the Lakers are winning some games that are winnable ones, and with their type of skill sets and their passion of doing it, it you know, just feels good, for sure. So, thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. AR with 5,000 career points, only second uh, undrafted Laker to hit that mark. Uh, Marketing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. That is true. Yeah. But I already knew. Yeah, I knew about that, but I didn't know he was the second. That's great accomplishment for Austin Reeves, for sure. And you know what, guys, with him doing what he's doing this season and the fact that he reached a milestone in his career as a Laker, there's no doubt about it. He's going to get paid. The guy's going to get paid in a massive way. And I think I saw a report on Instagram that the Lakers are going to offer him a massive, extension, or not extension, maybe like a new contract. Um, so there's no doubt about it. He's going to get paid. The Lakers know it. They know how big of a box office that Austin Reeves can be for us, and can take over a game, can be the number one option, can be the second option. And when LeBron James is out, he knows that he can let it up. And we saw it this season and multiple times throughout the seasons as a Laker. When we had Anthony Davis at one point, we didn't have Anthony Davis, we didn't have LeBron in one game. It was against the Celtics, and we won that game. And he averaged, I believe 30 points in that game. And it was just him leading the helm as number one option for the Lakers. So he knows that he can take over some games, and he can obviously be number one option to step in when our star players are not available. So we witnessed multiple times that it happens. And it's just a matter of time until he's going to get paid and potentially be a good part of a good duo next to Luka Doncic. And the pairing of those guys is just looking so good lately, and it's looking amazing. I'm loving it. I'm loving every single moment of seeing Luka and AR teaming up, being the dynamic duo that they are, with their dominance and their scoring and their shooting as well. That could obviously help us win games, and it's looking good. It's looking good, and you can tell that when they're thriving, everyone else around them thrives as well. DeAndre Ayton, even LeBron James with his 18-point game. It just shows you that these guys are really good dynamic duos, and they could win us some games with their dominance. So, it's looking great. It's looking great. I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Lakers so far. We're on a 4-game winning streak with their efforts that we're seeing from them for the past 4 games. And now they have a test for sure. They have a test for sure on Saturday if they can continue their win streak and beat the Denver Nuggets on Saturday. It's going to be very interesting to watch. It's a home game, so you never know. They could potentially show up in that game, and Luka could potentially, go for, another scoring performance along with Austin Reeves and everyone else. And like you wrote here, yeah, I mean, DeAndre Ayton, if he be consistent, especially when you're facing a top team, one of the top teams in the Western Conference in the Denver Nuggets, then we'll finally show some appreciation for you. Hopefully he does, because it's something that that so far lately he's been showing some progress and his consistency, but it's just not on a regular. So hopefully with this type of win tonight, we will see more. A bit of a everyone showing up and playing their roles and not just allowing Luka and LeBron or Austin Reeves to just be the big choke of the team and not have everyone else show up at times. So it's just hopefully we want to see more and obviously see some more consistency out of DeAndre Ayton moving forward. But yeah, a double double performance. He had 23 points. He had 10 rebounds. So he was sensational tonight. So I agree. Great job out there from DeAndre Ayton for sure tonight. But yeah, guys, I mean, it was a great win. The Lakers beat the Chicago Bulls 142 to 130. Luka dropping 51 on the Bulls tonight. And, in convincing fashion, dominating fashion tonight with his shooting, with his scoring. I mean, the guy is just on a whole different level. He's not human. Luka is not human. He is Luka magic, making some magical moments every single night and, making a mark with his 51-point game, joining with elite Lakers legends with his 51-point game performance when it comes all said and done. And along with Austin Reeves, another milestone in his career, 5K career points, averaging 30 tonight, with their dynamic selves. They can obviously win games with one another. And they've been doing that since the start of it. And especially with not having LeBron James on the team, and those two guys can win us games without him. I mean, this is something that I've been wanting for so long now when it comes down to the Lakers and them always and the players really relying on LeBron every single year to get them out of a situation to help us win games. And finally, we're seeing it this season. And obviously, it's Luka, but when you have Austin Reeves on occasion can take over games for you, it's just something that I've been wanting so much. When it comes down to players taking over games or just stepping up and just playing their roles and just not always relying on another player. You should step in and win us some games in that type of manner that we saw tonight. Obviously from Luka, but Austin Reeves, he played great as well with 30 points out there tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Luca alien. Absolutely he is. I mean, maybe he's not alien, maybe he is alien. He's not human. So he's something, you know. It's all Luca magic, maybe Luca alien, He was awesome tonight, guys. Awesome tonight. And hope this continues. Hopefully they continues and hopefully they get the win on Saturday when they beat the Denver Nuggets. Hopefully they do because it's something that they have to really, buckle down and because those are the type of teams that they're going to be facing in the postseason. The Houston Rockets, the Denver Nuggets, the Spurs. They have to win those type of games. I mean, it's easy to beat the Chicago Bulls. It's easy to beat those easy teams that they have already have stacked up under their belts. But when it comes to facing top teams like in the postseason that we're seeing, it's what really matters, for sure. So, I mean, they beat them once back in January. They could potentially go even, with one another. So, we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. But great win tonight. Great win for tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers guys. The Lakers beating the Bulls in convincing fashion with 142 to 130 because of Luka and his 51-point game, along with Austin Reeves' 30-point game, the dynamic duo of themselves, just winning us those games when it comes down to it, and everyone playing the role when it comes to DeAndre Ayton and his double-double performance, and just LeBron James' return with 18 points. And it was just a good efforts all around, all great efforts all around from this Lakers team tonight, guys. And hopefully it continues. Hopefully it continues. It's only a month away for the postseason to begin, but the Lakers should just stack up as much wins as they can to be in a good situation what they want to be within the postseason. So, but like always, I will be delivering you all everything when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, when it comes down to game analysis, trades, free agency, thoughts and opinions, rumors, everything about the Los Angeles Lakers, this is the channel for you. So please be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And follow me all across social media. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.